most important environmental issue facing, and public health issue facing New York, probably in its history, to allow large-scale hydraulic fracturing or fracking throughout the state would industrialize New York, the southern tier, where the Marcellus Shale is. So what we're doing here is rallying to basically say to Governor Cuomo, listen, don't turn our state over to the natural gas industry. There's a much better way forward for New York, and we're here to give him support to make that decision.
So what do you think about, what do you want the people that come out here today, what do you want them to get out of it?
Well, I think, look, this is a movement that's sprung up all across the state. In every small town throughout New York State, in the Marcellus Shale, you have an organization against fracking. So rallies like these are very important moments where we come together and we're basically unified and go towards putting ourselves very visibly in front of the governor and the state government to say the people of New York are against fracking.
Anything you would like to add? How do you do it?
Well, you know, I think if one thing, I directed the film Gasland. If people are interested in the issue about fracking, go to our website, gaslandthemovie.com, or watch Gasland at Netflix. I've also made a special that addresses the situation in New York specifically called The Sky is Pink, and people can watch that at pinkskyny.com. But if you don't know about fracking, the issue is coming here in a big way. It's time to get educated on it.
Thank you.
Hey, Josh.
Hi.
Hi, I'm with Sabrina Artel's Trailer Talk.
Oh, cool.
Where do if the governor does do the wrong thing, where do you think we go from here? What's our next
this is
action?
the Pledge of Resistance Day, right? We're signing this Pledge of Resistance. You know, when your democracy has fallen apart due to influence of multinational corporations, which would come in and pillage and steal the wealth of the state and make it a terrible place to live for everybody, as it has happened all across Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, all across the United States. You have to take a stand. So I still believe that Governor Cuomo will do the right thing. I don't think that. Yeah, I do. I don't think that. I think he's a smart guy. I think he's going to move us in the right direction. But you know, we're here to say today, if you abdicate your responsibility as governor and turn the state over to the frackers, then there will be considerable resistance.
What do you think of Bloomberg's?
I think it's insane. I mean, I think Bloomberg has got a short memory. His own administration in 2009 came out with a report. It was a watershed report, if you will, that said that fracking would be a catastrophic risk to the New York City watershed. This was Bloomberg's own administration. For him to come out and say, we can do safe fracking, it's science fiction. The industry would like you to believe that there's a safe way to do it. Of course, this is an admission from them that they've not been doing it safely this entire time. But what they're saying is, and what Bloomberg is essentially doing is giving them an excuse to move forward. And it's ill-conceived, it's ill-advised, it's not well thought out, and it shows that there are powerful money interests behind selling out the state in a very hasty and irrational manner. All the points that he listed in his email are simply not doable in the real world. So I'm shocked, I'm disappointed, but I think it's very clear that our attention also has to be focused on Mayor Bloomberg as well as the governor.
Thanks, Josh.
All right.
Appreciate your time, pal.